Okay. Welcome to the first baseball live stream of Unitech Digital Media. I'm Ashton Petty.
I'm JC Allen.
And I'll be doing play-by-play commentary for the first inning, and we'll be switching off color and play-by-play. For the North County Raiders, their starting lineup and batting order, we have Connor Helms batting first. He's center field. Tim Eckstein, he's shortstop. Zach Meter, he's right field. Michael Huff is third baseman. Maddox Bosler is left field. Tyler Pipkin is first base. Jackson Sherfus is their catcher. Kyle Strawn will be pitching. He's got a fastball, a slider, a two-seam, and a curveball. His go-to pitch is a slider. And batting ninth in their lineup is Simon, and he is the second baseman, and it'll be as we
anthem?
no, there's not. So pretty good, solid teams so far. The Raiders are starting out the season 4-6. And the Black Cats are 8-2. So the Black Cats have been really dominant this season. As you know, and then let's check the Black Cats batting order. We have Blake.
Good evening. Welcome to tonight's matchup. Please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Come see us after the game. Go Raiders!
Banking with people like you, Unico Bank. We put you first in everything we do. Large enough to serve you, small enough to know you.
And we are back. Sorry for the interruption, but like I was saying, so Black Cats will be batting first, and the batting order for them is Blake Terry Brakefield, Easton Wood, Ryan Sonner, Ethan Marler, Mason Proffer, Noah Brabashire, Connor McMinn, Brayson Reagan, and David Slinkard. So that would be the batting order for the Black Cats as we are awaiting the first pitch. So Blake is batting 125 on the season. He's got 3 hits on the season. He's got 0 RBIs. Still looking for his first RBI of the season. And right behind him is Easton Wood. He's one of their power hitters. The coach said that he's one of their best hitters. His average is around 375 this season. And he's got 9 hits. So Blake will step up to the plate first for the Black Cats. I mean, both teams have power hitters, and Blake is their shortstop. So still awaiting the first pitch of the game. This is the second season of the new baseball field. It was built last season. Last season it was the first year that they played on turf. This is the second season. So
It's very lovely.
and Kyle Strawn with the first pitch. And the first pitch will be a strike. Kyle Strawn has a fastball, two-seam and four-seam, curveball, slider, and his go-to pitch is a slider, and he throws in the high 80s.
Ooh.
That'll be a ground out grounder to third base, and he will be safe at first. That would be an infield single for Blake Terry Brakefield. Batting next is Easton Wood, number 13. He's batting about in the 200s. Sorry, that was the wrong person. He's batting in the 500, so he's doing really good. Their best hitter right now.
That was a foul ball by Easton Wood.
That'll be a ball. So the count is 1-1, one strike, one ball. One pitch. It is popped up.
And that is out of the field.
Another foul ball. So the count will be 1-2.
That landed on the Raiders dugout.
So Kyle up in the count. He's ahead in the count with 2 strikes. Easton Wood trying to come back into the count. And the pitch, and that is going to be a pitch out, and that'll be a 2-2 count. So the count is tied. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a man on first, and that is Blake. Striking swinging a miss, and that he will be out. So 1 out, 1 man on first, and Ryan Sonner up to the plate now. Time by the batter. That is Ryan Sonner. Again, he is their first baseman. As there's a man on first. He swings, dives, and that'll be a single as Blake moves to third. And runners at the quarters now with 1 out. The Blackouts to a really good start in this one. So the defense for North County, we got Connor Helms in center field, Maddox Bosler in left field, and then we got in the infield, we have Tyler Pipkin at first, Kyle Strawn on the mound, and then Zach Meter in right field. Kyle with the pitch. Still runners at the corners with 1 out. Marler up to the plate. Foul ball. I believe the count is 1-2, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kyle Strawn up in the count. He's been pitching really well in this first inning of play. As it's hit out to left center, and Maddox catches it second out, and Fredericktown will score. It is 1-0 Black Cats. So there's 2 outs. Man on first.
That was that sacrifice fly we were talking about.
So Mason Proffer up to the plate now. This is his first plate appearance. He hits it to right center.
That was
That'll
beautiful.
That'll drop down. And batters on first and second with 2 outs, with Noah Robershire up to the plate. This is his first plate appearance. And he is their third baseman. Or, sorry, no, he is their center fielder.
Ball. Throw is high.
Kyle seems to be throwing those those fastballs we talked about, those 2 seams and 4 seams. Another high pitch by Kyle Strawn, trying to get that right side corner. Trying to lead Noah to swing. Swings, and that'll be a foul ball. I believe the count is 1-2. Man on first and second with the pitch, and that'll be grounded out to the first baseman, and Kyle misses.
Ooh.
And the runner from second will score. It'll be 2-0 as Noah goes to second base. That'll be a double for him.
Seems to be confusion going on.
I mean, Jackson Sherfus didn't have the ball when he tagged the runner from third. So that'll be 2-0 Fredericktown Black Cats. So they are up 2-0 in this first inning, top of the first. With Connor McMinn up to the plate. That'll be a pitcher timeout. All the players will go up to the mound. You know, you got to think what Kyle has to do here. I mean, he's given up 2 runs here in the top of the first with a man on second. And this is what Coach Williams was talking about for the Black Cats. He's got a lot of heavy hitters, and they can hit the ball real well. As you can see, Noah hit a single into or a double into right field. There was an error at first base, so
Everyone's going back to their spots now.
Kyle with the pitch. That's outside. That's ball 1. So 2 outs. Runner on second, top of the first. Count is 0-1.
Runner on second and third. Strike.
That's a ball. Still 2 outs. Runners on second and third, top of the first. Kyle Strong looking to put away Connor to change sides. That is outside. Count is 1-3. I do believe so. He swings and misses, and that is an out, and that is the third out, so that will change sides. Recap on the top of the first. The runners left on second and third, and it was 2-0. We are going to take a 30-second break, and we'll be back.
Come see us after the game. Go Raiders!
Live stream, and our pregame sponsor is Good News Coffee House in Bonne Terre. Good News Coffee House, offering delicious drinks and food and a meeting space for groups and donating to a Christian project around the world. Ethan Marler on the mound for the Black Cats. He throws a curveball, changeup, and a four-seam fastball. His highest pitch, or his fastest pitch, is a 80 in the high 80s. And then right field we got Connor McMahon. He was batting. He was the third out at the top of the first. We have Brayson Reagan in the left field, and then we have Noah Robershire in center field, and then in Blake Terry Brakefield is shortstop. Mason Proffer third base. David Slinkard is second, and Ryan Sonder is first base for the Black Cats, and that'll be their defense. And behind home plate is Easton Wood, their catcher. And first for the Raiders is Connor Helms. Connor Helms is batting 333 on the season. He's got 5 RBIs and 9 hits. He's got 1 double, so batting pretty well here. Coach said that he is one of the hardest hitters on the team. So let's see if he meets that as he's at the plate. So bottom of the first, Black Cats up 2-0. Ethan on the mound for the Black Cats as he swings and smokes one to center field, and that'll be a single for Connor Helms. A great hit there. It went over the mound into center field. So 1 pitch for Ethan Marler, and his first pitch was a hit from Connor Helms. Bunt.
Almost got hit there.
Pitch out to first, but Connor back in safely as they try to get him on the pitch out. up to bat is Tim
Extam Jr.
Now, he is batting second, and his batting average is around
Foul ball out of the diamond.
the 200 mark.
A little. He used to be a big baseball guy. And not running concessions, so.
Okay. That's why you're
Count is.
No students on his team, though.
And Connor trying to steal second, and he's in there. He's safe at second base. So the count for Tim is, I believe, 1-2. As Ethan gets ready to pitch the ball. Connor moving to second after a stolen base. That's his first one on the day, and that'll be a foul ball towards right field.
Out of the diamond again.
So man on second, bottom of the first, 0 outs. Black Cats up 2-0. Connor tries to steal third. He's in there.
He's out.
He's out of there, so that'll be 1 out for the Black Cats. Try to steal third. Probably try to put a runner in scoring position, but just couldn't do it.
Good run by Connor Helms.
That'll be 1 out for the Raiders. Pitches
Ball
out,
high.
or that's a ball. That'll be ball 4 as Tim moves to first base on a walk. Batting third for North County is Zach Meter. Pitches out again, tries to take out Tim at first base, but he gets back safely. And on deck is Michael Huff. Man on first, 1 out. Bottom of the first, 1 man on base, 1 out. Third batter up to the plate in the order. That's a strike that's in there.
I think after Connor Helms' steal, I think pitcher Ethan Marler is getting a little scared and throwing it to first to make sure they can't steal.
You know, he might be. He might not have been expecting that. So
That's the third throw to first.
yeah, these Raiders are known for stealing, so they're really fast. They have a really fast, rounded team. Now Tim steals and he's out at second. So that'll be 2 outs for the Raiders. Blackouts still up 2-0.
2 outs on his attempted steals.
The pitch, that is 2 balls, 1 strike. So the count is 2-1. Zach ahead in the count. Ethan Marler trying to make the even, and he did. So the count is 2-2. 2 strikes, 2 balls, 2 outs with nobody on base. Ethan Marler's in a good spot, and he strikes him out. That'll be Ethan Marler's first strikeout, as that is 3 outs for the Raiders. So we'll go into the top of the second. So that was a impressive display by Ethan Marler pitching. So the inning concluded with no runs, 2 stolen bases, and a strikeout. And we will take a 30-second break. And we are back. So the last inning concluded with the Blackcats at the top of the first driving in 2 runs. So it is 2-0, and North County's side of the bat. It was basically a 1-2-3 inning for them. That no runs scored, 2 stolen bases though, and it concluded in a strikeout. Ethan Marler has 1 strikeout on the day, as number 11,
Brayson Reagan. Bunt.
And he is safe on an infield single on the bunt. Kyle Strawn looking kind of frustrated on the mound.
Hey, be smart out there now. Let's go. Come on, Dave, move him.
So Mason moves to first base. So man on first to start the inning. So Noah will be up to... Actually, it'll be David Slinkert up to bat now. He is the 9th batter, so this is at the bottom of the order. So, and Blake is on deck. So Mason on first, 0 outs. As David swings one into center field, that'll get down for a single as Mason moves to second. So, top of the order now, Blake Terry Brakefield will be up to bat. He got on base last time out. He's 1 for 1. He got in on an infield single.
Bunt, foul ball, out.
Caught by Jackson Sherfus. That's 1 out for the Black Cats. Still 1 man on base, 1 out. Easton Wood up to bat with 1 out, 1 man on base. Still up 2-0. And here comes the pitch from Kyle Strawn. That is a strike. Easton hits one. They got 1, but no double play as Easton gets to first base on an infield single. Ryan Sonner up to the plate with a man on first and not second though, or a man on the corners with 1 out or with 2 outs and still up 2. Kyle Strawn on the mound. Here comes the pitch, and that'll be a strike. It is down in the dirt. So ball 1. So the count is 1-1 or 2-1. Sorry, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike with a man on first, 2 outs, up 2-0 with a man on first and third. Ryan has a chance to drive another run home. As he takes a strike right down the middle. And he walks him. So the base is loaded now for Marler. Big opportunity here for the Black Cats with 2 outs. Top of the second inning. With Ethan Marler up to the plate, that is a strike. and he hits one deep into center or right field, and that is caught for the third out. Good job by the Raiders to get out of that inning, or the top of the first, or the top of the second. The score is 2-0. Blackcats still up, and we are going to take a break.
Banking with people like you, Unico Bank. We put you first in everything we do. Large enough to serve you, small enough to know you. We're your local hometown bank, your friends and neighbors too. Banking with people like you, Unico Bank.
Hi, I'm Julie Pratt.
And we are back. So it'll be the bottom of the second inning, and North County is batting. It'll be Michael Huff up to the plate. He was on deck last time, so he'll be up to the plate. This is his first plate appearance tonight. Little bit about the top of the second inning. It ended with the bases loaded with a fly out to center field. Hit by Ethan Marler. So Ethan warming up his pitches. So the last hitting appearance for North County, there was 2 stolen bases. There was a walk and a infield single by Connor Helms. Oh, not an infield single. He hit it towards center field and it gapped. So Michael Huff up to the plate. This is his first plate appearance, and that'll be way outside for ball 1. That'll be it. So the count will be 1-1, 1 strike, 1 ball, with 0 outs, 0 men on base. Two balls, 1 strike for Ethan Marler. Ethan behind in the count. Michael swings and misses. That'll be a strike, so the count will be 2-2. 2 strikes, 2 balls, 0 out. That'll be ball 3.
Full count.
He swings, fouls, so he stays safe. Still full count. Michael swings, and it's popped up towards right or left center and is caught by Blake Terry Brakefield. And that'll be 1 out for the Raiders. As Maddox Bosler is up to bat, this is his first plate appearance. For the Raiders. That is ball 1. Ethan with the pitch. Swings, and it's fouled towards the right field line. So the count or the count is 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball, so the count becomes 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, with nobody on, with a 1 out. Black Cat's still up 2-0. That is way high. That'll be the 3rd ball, and it'll become a full count for the Raiders for Maddox Bosler. He's got something to do with this next pitch. He's got to swing. He's got to make something happen for these Raiders. They're down 0-2. He pops it up towards right field as Connor moves in and catches it for the 2nd out. So Tyler Pipkin up to the plate. He's the first baseman for these Raiders. He's been batting really well recently. So 2 outs for Tyler Pipkin. Pops it up towards the infield. It'll be in the infield and
Caught by first baseman. That's the 3rd out.
Caught by first baseman Ryan Sonner, and so that'll be the 3rd out for these Raiders, and it's going to be the top of the 3rd. And just to recap, so nobody got on base for these Raiders, and Easton Wood for the Black Cats got on first base, but that was it. So nothing exciting here on this inning, and we'll take a 30-second.
At Belgrade Financial in Deloge, we work to build a financial plan that will focus on your individual needs. Retirement doesn't have to be hard. Let me work for you. Come see me today at Belgrade Financial Services in Deloge.
Raiders on defense now. So Kyle Strawn, he has been pitching very well. He's been pitching really well, but he has also allowed some hits. So he's allowed 4 hits so far, and that was all in the 1st and 2nd inning. So it's the top of the 3rd. Kyle Strawn with the pitch. And that is hit towards second base, and that'll be an out. That'll be a 4-3 out. A little bit outside. That'll be 1 ball. That'll be a strike.
1-1 count.
So Noah Barbershire up to the plate. This is his 2nd plate appearance on the night, as that is a strike in the middle right of the strike zone. Swings, foul ball.
And that is on the tennis court. Very nice.
hit towards right field.
And that is out.
Zach there to catch the ball, and that is 2 outs for the Black Cats as Brayson Reagan up to the plate. Oh, nope.
Connor McMinn.
Connor McMinn to the plate.
Brayson's now in the hole. Low pitch. Ball 1. I don't even know where that one went. Fly ball. 1-1 count.
Swings and misses. That'll be strike 2. So still top of the third. Black Cats still up 2-0 with 2 outs. 0 men on base. Connor takes a pitch, and the count is 2-2. So Connor just tied the count. Two and 2 pitch. Connor ducks, and that'll be ball 3.
Full count.
Connor takes pitch, and that'll be a walk. Another walk for Kyle Strawn. That's his second walk on the night. So it looks like Kyle Strawn is a little bit struggling on the mound, but looking to pick it back up here in the late stages of the top of the third.
Brayson Reagan up to bat.
Takes ball 1. Actually, that's a strike. Hits it towards first base, and Tyler Pipkin will take it himself, and that'll be 3 outs. So a little rundown of that inning. Noah flied out, or Mason Proffer got out 4-3, and then Connor McMinn got walked, but it didn't matter though, as it was a 1-2-3 inning as Brayson hit it towards first, and Tyler Pipkin took it himself, and we will be taking a 30-second break.
Hi folks, John Robinson, Pettis, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Super Center. Folks, we are loaded with inventory. We're dealing. If we don't have it, we'll order it.
Hey, I'm Big Mike here at Pettis.
Greetings.
And we are back. So the Black Cats is still up in this one by 2. It's 2-0. Bottom of the third. So we're about halfway through this game now. As
Jackson Scherfus is up to bat.
this is his first plate appearance of the day.
Yay.
So, and he is batting around 130 at the plate. So his average is 130. He's got 23 at bats, 3 hits, 3 RBIs with 1 double. So it takes ball one. Ethan with the pitch, and that'll be a strike. And as Jackson takes a timeout to regroup himself, the count is, I believe, 1-2.
Yep.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yep.
As Jackson fouls it off, he stays safe. So the count is still 1-2. 0 outs. 0 men on base. He swings, and it's popped up towards right field line, and it is a foul ball.
No, not all. Okay. It was like right in between there. Couldn't tell from here.
Kyle Strawn on deck. Grounded to short, and he beats out the out at first, so he beats it out. That'll be an infield single for Jackson Sherfus. He is 1 for 1 on the day. So one man on base for Kyle Strawn, as this is his first plate appearance on the day with 0 outs, with 1 man on base. He calls time. Bunts, and that is a foul ball. Ethan Marler still on the mound for the Black Cats. Jackson Sherfus on first base. Kyle Strawn behind or at the plate. And Jackson Sherfus tries to steal second, and he is out. So that'll be 1 out for the Raiders as Jackson Sherfus tries to steal second. Great defense there by the Black Cats. That'd be ball. Count is 1-1.
Ball 2.
So the count will be 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 0 men on base for Kyle Strawn, as that is a strike. So the count will move on to 2-2. As Kyle Strawn fouls it off, he takes a little bit to regroup himself. Count is still 2-2. Pops it up towards right field.
And that's caught by the right.
Connor calls it and catches it for the second out of the the bottom of the third.
Kendrick Simon up to bat. First time seeing him.
swings and misses the high fastball. Ethan with the pitch. Takes a pitch, and that'll be a strike. So the count will be 0-2, 2 outs. 0 balls, 2 strikes.
Ooh.
Right back at the pitcher, and that'll be 3 outs for the Black Cats.
That'll be a 1-3 play right there.
So just a little recap on that inning. Nothing really going on for North County at the moment. With 3 straight innings, 0 runs. The score is still 2-0, and we are going to take a short break.
We don't have it, we'll order it.
Hey, I'm Big Mike here at Pettis Automotive in Farmington. Just wanted to come to you and let you know that we got some great deals and great savings going on here, so come on by and check us out. Ask for Big Mike, and I'll be here for you. Thank you.
Folks, we will also buy your car. We'll guarantee to pay more than anybody else for your car. Pre-owned cars, we've got them too. So come see us, Pettis Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Super Center.
Thinking about your next step? Think Mineral Area College. We offer small class sizes, transferable credits, and tuition rates less than half of a university.
Welcome back. It is the top of the 4th inning. The Black Cats are getting ready to bat.
Greetings.
So I think there's going to be a little timeout called for North County to regroup themselves before they start the 4th inning.
We have some sponsors to thank real quick. Griffin Automotive, Pettis Auto, Unico Bank, McDowell Electric, Cedar Falls Outdoors, Domino's of Bonne Terre, Park Hills, and Farmington, Good News Coffee House, and that is all we're going to thank right now.
So David up to the plate. This is his 2nd plate appearance, and he takes a ball, or that is called a strike. So that is the count is 0-1 to start the inning. Blackcats still up 2-0.
Strike 2.
Called a ball, so that'd be 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 2. 2-2 count. Oh, that was a high hit.
And that is hit to second as he throws it to Tyler Pipkin. So that'll be a 4-3 out for the Raiders. 1 out for the Black Cats. Blake Terry Brakefield up to the plate. This is his 3rd time at the plate. His first time up, he hit an infield single. He's 2 for 3 on the day. He hits it out to right field, and that'll be a single. So that is his 2nd hit of the day, and he will move to first base. I mean, the Black Cats have been hitting really well through 4 straight innings as
Easton Wood up to bat.
Easton Wood has been batting pretty well. He had a single in the 2nd inning. And he moved to third off of Ryan Saunders' air double in the 1st inning as he takes a pitch. Man on first, 1 out. 2-0. Black Cats is as he smokes it to left field.
Oh!
And it gets over his head, and that'll hopefully drive in the run for these Black Cats as Blake rounds third. He's coming home, and he is safe at home plate, and that'll be a double for Easton Wood. His second hit on the day.
The score is now 3-0.
With only one out.
That was a beautiful play. Ryan Saunders up to bat now.
He reached on an error. He reached first base on an error on the first.
Strike one.
That'll be
ball one.
A ball, so the count will move on to 1-1. That is high, so that is ball 2.
2-1.
Counts 2-1. Black Cats up 3-0 with still only one out. Swings and misses. That'll be strike 2.
2-2 count. Time by Ryan Saunders.
Kyle with the pitch. Pitch is low. That'll be ball 3.
Full count, I believe.
It's going to be a full count. With still only one out. And their man on second for Ryan Saunders. And fouls it, so he'll stay safe as the count remains full.
And that'll be a walk.
So that'll be the third walk for Kyle Strawn. Kyle's walked 3 batters in 4 innings. As Ethan Marler, the pitcher, will come up to the plate. His second plate appearance on the night. His first appearance, he flied out to right field. As he takes the pitch, that'll be ball 1. Another foul ball. So the count will be 1-1. Another ball, so the count will be 2-1. 2-1. So, man on second for Ethan Marler. Man on second. Still only one out in the top of the 4th.
3-1 count. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Actually, a man on first and second for Ethan. He's got a chance to drive in another run here, man in scoring position. As he takes another walk, and that'll be bases loaded for the second time tonight for these Black Cats.
We got Easton Wood on third, Ryan Saunders on second, and Ethan Marler on first.
As Mason Proffer up to bat, and this is their best batter this season. He was counted out on a 4-3 pitch, or a 4-3 out. He got out at first. Bases loaded. Still only one out. Bases loaded. As he swings and pops it up to right field. And it drops. And the Black Cats will score again. And the base is still loaded now with still one out.
4-0 right there.
As Easton Woods scores, it'll be 4-0 for these Black Cats. It's still the top of the fourth inning. It's still one out. So Kyle Strawn still struggling on the mound through 4 innings, but he's looking to turn that around here in the late stages of this baseball game. So coach giving a little prep talk to Kyle. Hopefully that'll turn things around for the Raiders as they are down through 4 innings, or down through 3 innings, top of the fourth, and the score is 4-0, Black Cats leading. Still only one out, and the base is loaded for Noah Brabishire. Pitch, swings and misses. That'll be a strike. So the count is 0-1. As he swings again and he misses for the second time, the count is 0-2. 0 balls, 2 strikes. Still only one out with bases loaded for these Black Cats. Swings, makes contact with the ball. That'll be bobbled. An error to first base. He reaches on an error to first base. So it'll be 5-0 for these Black Cats. Just really hitting the ball well. I mean, it all started in the first inning with Blake Terry Breakfield's single. And they've just been hitting the ball really well ever since. So it looks like we have a designated hitter up to the plate. Number 17.
Ethan Francis.
This will be his first plate appearance. Looking for something to happen. Man on second and third. Both men in scoring position. And they are up 5-0. Still the top of the fourth. They've scored 3 runs in this inning. They scored 2 in the first.
Ethan Francis has 7 at-bats, 2 runs, 1 hit, and 1 RBI.
As he takes a ball for a strike. Kyle Strawn pitches the ball. Ethan swings, and that'll be an out, and that'll be the second out of the inning, or the third out of the inning. So they finally get out of the top of the fourth, and they'll move on to the bottom of the fourth. And there was 3 runs scored in the inning. Ethan went down on strikes. Bases were loaded 2 times during the top of the fourth, and we are going to take a break.
Hi, I'm Samantha McDowell with McDowell Electric. We've been serving St. Francis County and surrounding areas for over 16 years now. We do any size job, from a light fixture to a panel change out, wiring an entire home, to larger commercial or industrial jobs. Please don't hesitate to give us a call. Estimates are always free.
Welcome back to the bottom of the fourth. So a recap on the top of the fourth, the Black Cats scored 3 runs. With what all kicked it off was Easton Wood's double that went out to right field. And then Noah Brobbershire reached to first base on an error to first base. So Ethan Marler up on the mound as Connor Helms makes his third plate appearance of the night. So bottom of the fourth, 0 runs for North County. They've been really struggling on both sides, pitching defensively and hitting the ball. They're looking to get something done here. I mean, the Black Cats are just a really dominant team. They are 8-2. They have won their last 2 games, I believe, as it's popped up towards center field, but the second baseman gets it. That'll be the first out for these Raiders. It is still 5-0 for Black Cats leading. It'll be 1 out for the Raiders as he reaches first on an error. That is the Black Cats' first error of the game. And that is North County's first hit since the bottom of the third, as Jackson Scherfus went on to an infield single in the bottom of the third. Man on first. Man on first, 1 out. Michael Huff on deck. Zach Meter on the plate. This is his 4th appearance tonight. His 3rd appearance tonight, sorry. That is inside for a ball. Still only 1 out for these Raiders. Check swings, and it's a strike. Swings, drives right back at Ethan Marler. He's safe at second base, and Zach is also safe at first. So this is what North County needed. They needed a spark, and they got it. So men on first and second base with Michael Huff, a power hitter, up at the plate. Maybe they can drive in some runs. Still only 1 out, 5-0. With 2 hits in this inning. First pitch for Michael Huff. He takes the ball, takes it for a strike. Ethan pitches the ball. Michael swings for a foul ball, so the count will be 0-2. Still safe. Men on first and second with only 1 out. That's a ball, so the count will be 1-2. count 1-2. Ethan pitches the ball. Ethan stares, and it is going to be the second ball, so the count will be tied at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes with only 1 out. Men on first and second. Michael swings for another foul ball. He is still safe. So 2 strikes, 2 balls. It'll be a ball, so that it is a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Michael gathering himself up. Michael swings. It is drive down the third baseline as North County gets a run scored in from second. Men still on first and second. That is North County's first run scored of the game since the start of the game. So great hit there by Michael Huff. Drived it down the left field baseline, and it stayed fair all the way down. So Maddox Bosler now up to the bat, or up to the plate. Takes one for a ball. Men on first and second with only 1 out, 5-1, as Michael Huff has an RBI single. Takes one for a ball. So the count for Maddox is 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out, 2 men on base, first and second. Michael Huff reached first on a grounder to left field, and the bases are loaded now for North County as Tyler Pipkin, a power hitter, is up to bat. This is a huge opportunity for these Raiders. This is the first time the bases have been loaded for them. They can tie it with a homer, as he takes one straight one down the middle for a ball, I believe. Tyler swings, grounder to second, and he is safe at first. So he reaches, or no, it is a double play. So it's a 4-6-3 double play. So the Black Cats only allowed 1 run to score. They got out of a inning that was the bases were loaded. Recap on the inning: North County scored for the first time in this game. Michael Huff drived in an RBI single. And we will be taking a break, and we'll be coming back at the top of the 5th.
Wiring entire home to larger commercial or industrial jobs. Please don't hesitate to give us a call. Estimates are always free.
Welcome back to the top of the 5th inning. So North County scored their first run of the game last inning on Michael Huff's single. He drived in an RBI. He drived in a run. So it'll be 5-1 with 0 outs. As the Black Cats are looking to drive in more runs. They've just been dominant this whole entire game with so last inning, Noah Brabishire reached first on a error. And the bases were loaded for them last inning twice. And so they scored 5 runs. They scored 3 in the 4th, as North County only scored 1. Brayson Reagan is going to be batting first in this on the top of the 5th for the Black Cats. As there is a new pitcher on the mound for North County. Number 16, Will Weibel. So they took out Kyle Strawn. Kyle Strawn was kind of struggling on the mound the first four innings. He walked 3 people in 3 innings. So he walked 1 person in each inning he pitched. So Brayson coming up to bat for these Black Cats. Will's first pitch is going to be right into Zach Meter's glove. So Will Weibel's first pitch is an out for the Raiders, or for the Black Cats. Brayson flied out to right field, as it's going to be David Slinkard up to bat for these Black Cats. He drived in a few runs last inning.
Ball high.
Or not last inning, in the first. That is high, so that'll be ball 2. Count is 2 balls, 0 strikes with only 1 out. They're up 5-0, top of the 5th. David rips one down the left, and that gets down on left field as he reaches first. So Blake Terry Brakefield up to the plate. This is going to be his 4th plate appearance on the night. He had a single in the first, flied out in the 3rd.
Ooh, low pitch.
Man on first, 1 out, 5-1, and the count will be 1-0. 1 ball, 0 strikes. Bunts, and they will throw it to first, and he is out at first, but David makes it to second. 2 outs for the Black Cats now. So there'll be a man on second with 2 outs for Easton Wood. Easton Wood has been a dominant player. He has driven in some runs. He had an RBI double in the 3rd. As he swings, and that'll be a foul ball, so the count will be 0-1. 0 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Man on second. Will Pitches, and that'll be a strike. Strike one. So that'll be, count will be 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That'll be high, so there'll be the second ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. With 2 outs, man on second. Swings.
Oh, and he's off, and he's out.
He's out for the 3rd out. So, great defensive inning for North County. Gave up only 2 hits. The score is still 5-1. And we'll move to the bottom of the 5th as soon as we get back from this break. Welcome back to this Unitech live stream. This is Fredericktown Black Cats, and if you're just tuning, Fredericktown Black Cats versus North County. If you're just tuning in, the score is 5-1. Bottom of the 5th, with North County batting.
Oh, wait, was there a catcher change, or was he just a sub?
No, he was just warming up for the.
Okay. Never mind.
So Ethan Marler's still on the mound for the Black Cats. He's pitched 5 innings. Or getting ready to pitch 5 innings. Jackson Shreffis is going to bat first up for the first inning, or for the 5th inning. Bottom of the 5th. First batter of the bottom of the 5th. He has made an appearance twice so far. He hit a single in the 3rd. On an infield single. And he flied out in his 2nd time.
Jackson Scherfis up to bat. It's his 2nd time at the plate. Ball 1.
Takes a pitch, and that'll be a strike.
1-1 count.
Takes a ball. So the count will be 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 0 outs. North County down 4. Only scored 1 run, and it was in the bottom of the 4th.
Foul ball.
So the count will be 2-2. As Kyle Strawn is on deck. As he strikes out. So he's 1 for 3 on the day as Kyle Strawn gets up to the plate. So there's 1 out. 0 men on base. Black Cats up 5-1.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Strike.
1.
So the count will be 2-1 for Kyle Strawn. He's up in the count. Foul ball, so he stays clear of striking out as the count is still 2. The count moves to 2-2.
Ball 3.
So full count.
Very intense moment. Concentration.
Swings and misses. So that'll be the second out for North County. Ethan Marler has been dominant on the mound. He's got, I believe he's got 4 strikeouts in 5. Wait, no, he's only got 3 strikeouts. Sorry. As North County's batter gets hit by a pitch and he gets moved to first. Let's see who that is.
Kendrick Simon.
He's been on base a couple times as Ethan pitches the ball, and Connor Helms is on.
Ball 1.
At the plate. Kendrick moves to second. That's a strike. So the count is 1-1, 2 outs, man on second for Connor.
Ball 2. 2-1 count.
Connor flies it out towards second base, and it is not caught. Is it caught? It is caught. What a play.
That was close.
And so that'll be the end of the 5th inning. So not much happening there from North County. It was a 1-2-3 inning. Kyle Strawn struck out. Jackson Sheriff got to first. Reached first. So we are going to take a break, and then when we get back, it's going to be the top of the 6th inning.
A1 Home Care, the #1 choice for home care.
Welcome back. This is the second to last inning as the Black Cats are up to bat now at the top of the 5th. Or the top of the 6th, sorry. They're up 5-0. They have only allowed North County to get one run in 6 innings. Or in 5 innings. So there was 0 runs scored in the 5th. There was 3 scored for Fredericktown has scored 3 in the 4th and 2 in the 1st. So they've been pretty laid back for the last 2 innings. As Will Weibel is warming up. As Ryan Sonder is up to the plate, he reached first on an error, and he got moved to second, or moved he got a double out of an error to first. So they tried to throw him out at first, and he moved to second on an error. Will with the pitch. Swings and misses. The count is 0-1. 0 balls, 1 strike. The count is 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Second strike. Count is 2-2. Pops it up. That'll be a foul ball.
Ooh.
Hit up at the top of the press box. Almost hit us.
I couldn't even see it.
As he smokes one down the right field, but lands in Zach's glove for the first out of the 5th, or this top of the 6th. Great contact with the ball, but just couldn't get it out. It'll be Ethan Marler, the pitcher, up to the plate. I believe it's his 3rd appearance. 4th appearance. He flied out last inning, or 4th inning. It's going to be in the dirt for a ball.
Ball.
Will with the pitch, and that's in there for a strike.
2-1 count, I believe. Two count.
Two count. 5-1. Black Cat's still up top with only 1 out.
Full count. No.
Now it's going to be the 2nd out. So Ethan Marler strikes out. Strikes out looking as Mason Proffers up to bat. He drove in a couple of runs his last time out. Strike. High fastball for Will Weibel.
Ball. No. Strike. 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tips the ball for a foul. Still top of the 6th. 2 outs. No men on base as the pitch comes from Will. Swings and misses, and that'll be his 2nd strikeout of this inning, and that'll be the 3rd out as it'll go to the bottom of the 6th. No runs scored in this inning 1-2-3 inning for North County.
And Adult Day Habilitation Services. A1 Home Care will tailor the care plan to meet your needs. We serve 14 counties in southeast Missouri. We hire reliable and trustworthy individuals to perform the care you need and deserve. A1 Home Care has been voted Best of the Parkland for 3 years in a row. We are the heart of home care in the heartland.
Go Raiders!
Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Ethan Marler still on the mound. Looks like he's going to be pitching the whole game. But I think North County made a pitching change because Kyle Strawn, in the first 3 innings of the game, he's walked 3 batters. So he walked 3 batters in his first 3 innings of pitching. As Tim Exton are going to be at the plate at the start of the bottom of the 6th. Tim has drived in a couple of runs, reached first on an error, I believe. Or on a walk. He reached first on a walk in the first inning, which moved.
Got you back, Shaley. Good job.
He smokes one down center field, but it's right into Noah's glove, and that'll be 1 out for North County.
Zach Metter at bat. Foul ball.
So the count will be 0-1 as he's got no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, still 5-1. North County's only scored 1 run, and that was in the 4th inning. That'll be a ball as the count is 1-1. He smokes one down, grounds one, and Ryan will just take it himself and get the 2nd out of the inning, the bottom half of the inning. So now Will Weibel, the pitcher that came in for Kyle Strawn, will be up to the plate. As it'll be a ball to start this at-bat. Swings and misses, so that'd be strike 1. The count is 1-1. 2 outs, no men on base. There'll be a strike, so the count will be 2-2. 2 strikes, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So that will be the end of the 6th inning. So the final inning coming our way as we're going to take a break. We'll catch you at the top of the 7th. And we are back at in the final inning, top of the 7th. The Black Cats are leading 5-1. North County's only scored 1 run, and that was back in the 4th inning. And to break down the Black Cats scoring, they scored 3 runs in the 4th and 2 in the 1st, but no runs since the 4th inning. And it'll be Noah Brabishire leading off for the final inning, top of the 7th. Here comes Noah Brabishire up to the plate. It's 5-1 at the top of the 7th. Final inning here. They only play 7 innings in high school. Be a ball. Strike 1, so the count will be 1-1.
Ooh. Ball 2.
So the count will move on to 2-1. Tipped. Slips by the third baseman, and he'll reach first.
He's running. Nope.
He was thinking about going 2, but North County threw it back in time and hold him to a single. So he'll reach first base on an, I wouldn't say that was an error. He just kind of slipped. But he reached back in the 4th. He reached first on an error. He reached first.
Caleb Felton. No.
Goes for a bunt. Throws it to first. Try to get Noah out, but he's back in safely. 0 outs. 5-1. Black Cats still leading. Ball. So that'll be, I believe, a 2-1 count for the Black Cats. Pops up to right field. Foul. It lands foul. Well, with the pitch, grounded out to shortstop. There's one, but it slips by him, so that's an error on, and Noah reaches second on an error.
Caleb Feltz on first base now.
So Caleb reaches first on an error as well. So that'll be a double error. So runners on the corners now. And Brayson has a chance to bring in some runs here. Still 0 outs, runners on the corners. Looking to bunt. Gets it. Will throws the ball to first. Gets Brayson out, but two runners in scoring position on second and third.
David Slinkard at bat now.
Ball. So that'll be a 0 or a 1 and 0 count. So 1 ball, 0 strikes. Still 5-0, but that might change here in a second. There's 2 runners in scoring position. Second ball. Count moves into 2-0. Smokes one down towards center field, and Noah tags up from third and will score. So the score will move into 6-1 as Caleb moves to third. So runners on the corners now for Blake Terry Brakefield, which he's been playing really well today. He's got 2 singles on the day.
5th time at bat. Ball. Strike. 1-1 count. Foul ball, 1-2 count, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
It'll be a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
With only 1 out with runners on the corners. First and third. As he swings, grounds it out to short, and it'll be the second out of the inning. I do believe. Yep. So it'll be 2 outs. Runner on second for Easton Wood. Easton Wood got a RBI double in the 3rd inning. That was his best at-bat so far tonight. He's been a power hitter for him, batting around 300, I do believe. He takes a ball first.
1-0 count.
And the score will move on to 7-0, or 7-1. Grounds it to third, and Tyler Pipkin with an error, so that's an E5 as Blake. That is as David moves from second to home, so that'll be 8-1. And Eastonwood with another double. So that's an RBI double for Eastonwood. That is, he's got 2 RBIs on the day. Or 3 RBIs on the day. That's my fault. Driving in 2 runs in that third inning. Takes a ball. So Ethan is up to bat. He's the designated hitter for Fredericktown. Takes a strike. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. With 2 outs, 8-1. That is a ball, so it's the count is 3-1.
And that's a walk.
So Will Weibel walks his first batter of the night. So Ethan will move on to first as Ethan Marler comes up to the plate. So man on first, 2 outs, 8-1. Got another chance to drive in some runs here.
Ball. 1-0 count. Ball 2. 2-0.
Grounds out to third. He's got a chance.
And he's out.
And he's out for the 3rd out, so we'll move to the bottom of the last inning here in the 7th. There was 2 runs scored, or 3 runs scored at the top of the 1st, and it's 8-1, and we will see you at the bottom of the 7th.
Hi, I'm Danielle Burns with Keller Williams, and here are some of my listings.
Welcome back. As the Black Cats are finishing up, warming up, we're going to thank some of our sponsors. So A1 Home Care, First State Community Bank, Premier Door Company, Boyer Funeral Homes, Hubs Pub, Parkland BJC, Julie Pratt and Belgrade State Bank, and Bryant Restoration, and Mineral Area College. That is all of our sponsors that we are going to say at the moment. But we would also like to thank the people that were helping tonight. So myself, J.C. Allen, Todd Simmons, and
It's Saunders.
And Shaylee Davis, our other camera person. But we would also like to thank Mr. Speaker because he's our main camera person because Maddox didn't show up. And it'd be a ball.
Maddox and Bosler up.
takes a high ball. So that'd be 2 balls, 0 strikes with 0 outs. This would be a miracle comeback if the Raiders could get something going here. That's going to be ball 3. So 3-0.
And that's a walk.
That's Ethan's second walk of the night, I believe, as Tyler Pipkin steps up to the plate. As Maddox is on first. Tyler swings at his first pitch, and it is a foul ball, so it'll be a 0-1 count, so 0 balls, 1 strike, 0 outs, man on first. Tyler swings and foul tips it, so that's another foul ball. The count is 3-2, so full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. See what he could do here. Man on first. He swings, grounds out to the shortstop, and he reaches first on an error. So Jackson Sheriff is up to the plate now. He reached first base on an infield single in the third. That'll be a wild pitch. So that'll be a ball. Jackson Sheriff is gathering himself out. Runners on first and second.
Ball.
He swings, and that is going to go foul. I believe the count is 2-2. 8-1. Black Cat leading. Jackson Sheriff is up to bat if you're just joining us. This is the last inning, the last half of the last inning. So he smokes one out to right field, and it lands in Connor McMahon's glove. No runners tag up. So runners still on first and second with Kyle Strawn up to bat. Struck out his last time up.
Coach calling a timeout.
It's going to be a pitching change, it looks like. Ethan Marler getting off the mound. He's had a great game. He's only kept North County to 1 run. It is currently 8-1, so looks like looks like Blake Terry Brakefield is going to be on the mound. He moves from shortstop all the way to the mound.
Ethan Marler seems to be joining the outfielders now.
So a little position change there. Ethan had a great time on the mound. He only, like I said, he only held North County to 1 run all 7 innings. He's the only time that North County scored a run was back in the 4th. North County didn't match the Blackcats 3 runs in the 4th, but back in the 7th inning they've scored 3 runs, so they did in the 4th, and then they scored 2 runs in the 1st. So the Blackcats have been playing very good baseball tonight, or this evening, as Kyle Strawn gets ready to Kyle Strong gets ready to get back up at the plate.
One out.
As Blake Terry Brakefield is on the mound for the first time tonight. He moved from shortstop. And it looks like Ethan Marler moved out to center field. Takes pitch 1, and it is a strike. Man on first and second. Chance for a double play for the Blackcats to take this one. Maddox in scoring position. Wild pitch.
Ball.
And Maddox thought about stealing, but he got caught, and he went back.
One count.
Kyle swings and misses. So that'll be 2 strikes, I believe.
1-2 count.
Strikeout. That is his second strikeout he has struck out twice so far. Kyle Strawn has been struggling today, on the mound and off.
Kendrick Simon at bat now.
And Connor Helms is on deck. Swings at the first pitch he sees, and it's fouled off.
Maddox Bosler on second, and Tyler Pipkin on first.
Nothing really going on base running wise. Maddox has been trying to steal, but he's been getting caught. Blake pitches. Takes one for a strike. Maddox goes back to second. So two runners in scoring position, first and second, with 2 outs. Kendrick, wild pitch, and they're trying to pick off Maddox to end this off, but because he keeps trying to steal. So that'll be 2 balls, 1 strike, I do believe. That'll be a ball, so that's 3 balls. Or no, that's 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2-2 count. 2 outs, man on first and second with 2-2 count.
Ooh,
bounces off his bat. Thought it hit his gloves for a second.
Thought it hit his shoulder.
So that'll be a foul off. Still 2-2. He's still safe. Trying to keep this game alive with 2 outs, 2 men on first and second. He swings, smokes one down the left field, and that'll get over his head, and that will be gone for a 3-run home run. So he gets 3 RBIs. They are trying to comeback in this game. Kendrick Simon with a 3-run homer.
That was beautiful.
So it is 4-8.
Connor Helms now at bat.
Still 2 outs. What a hit by Kendrick Simon. He smoked that ball. Swings at the first pitch he sees. It is grounded out to third, and that will be the game. No, he drops the ball.
He's safe.
So that'll be an E1. He'll reach first on an error. Bottom of the 7th inning, 8-4. Kendrick Simon hit a 3-run home run late in the 7th inning.
Tim Exdam Jr. now at bat. This game is starting to get intense, which is kind of odd and not good because it's the last inning.
Tim swings, and that gets down for a single. So runners now on first and second.
Zach Metter at bat.
So he's got a chance now to get this game into just 1 as he hits it, and it's fouled towards us. That is a 0-1 count. So 0 balls, 1 strike.
They locked in.
Steals. So Connor Helms moves to third. Runners double steals. So Tim and Connor both in scoring position, trying to keep this game alive as there's still 2 outs. 0-1 count. He smokes one down center field, and it gets Ethan. It gets over his head, and both runners will score from third and second with Zach's double. And they are still in this game, folks. It's a 2-run game for Fredericktown is up 2 runs. This inning started 8-1, and with Kendrick Simon's 3-run homer, it cut the lead into half. Now, with Zach's double, it has cut the lead within just 2, and Will Weibel's up to bat. They might win this game, folks.
They're cutting it a little close with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th.
Here's the pitch. He swings, and that gets down.
Wow.
And Zach will score, and Will with a double. Whoa, he's going 3, and that is a triple.
Ooh. Wow.
And he is safe. So it is 7-8. It is 7-8, folks. It's a 1-run game. So Maddox has a chance to walk it off. The tying run is at third. Maddox can walk it off with a homer. Or
Fredericktown not knowing what to think now. They call another timeout.
Maybe they made a mistake putting the shortstop in at pitcher.
They're cutting it real close. Two outs. 7 North County, 8 Fredericktown. Bottom of the 7th. Let's see.
Fouled towards us. Maddox swinging for power as he's trying to score Will Weibel with his triple.
Very stressful situation to be in right now.
I mean, Fredericktown has given up 6 runs in the bottom of the 7th. So
1-2 count, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The dugout not too happy with that one. As he tries to steal home, and it's smoked, but it is foul. So that'll turn foul down the left field line. As Maddox smokes this one to center field, and it gets over Ethan's head again, and that'll be a double for Maddox. Bosler. Now Tyler Pipkin back up to the plate, and he's got a chance to walk it off here, folks, with a homer. It is tied 8-8. They have allowed 7 runs late in the 7th inning.
Even if Tyler Pipkin strikes out, it will be put in overtime because it's 8-8.
Runner on second. Tyler Pipkin has a chance to walk it off here with a double will win it. Dugout fired up. Here we go. And the pitch. He takes a pitch. That'll be strike 1. So the count is 0-1. 0 balls, 1 strike. He swings, and that'll be popped up, but foul.
Oh, it was caught.
Maybe. So this will go into extra innings, it looks like.
This is a very good game.
Yeah, he should be taking a break right now.
Danielle Burns with Keller Williams, and here are some of my listings. If you're looking to buy or sell, give me a call. I'm happy to help.
Life can be a little hectic. When
And we are back. So it's going to be the top of the 8th and extra innings. It's 8-8. Fredericktown allowed 7 runs in the bottom of the 7th, so it'll be 8-8. There's still 2 outs. Isn't it the top of the 8th?
Very intense game we got going on here. Mason Proffer gonna start this 8th inning.
Mason Proffer up to bat for the Black Cats. He got caught out at first. He's been batting really well. So has Easton Wood. Easton Wood has a pair of doubles on the day. He swings, and it's grounded out to short, and Tyler Pipkin catches it for the out. So there'll be one out for North County. North County had an impressive inning. The bottom of the seventh, they scored 7 runs with Kendrick Simon's 3-run homer to start it all off.
Alec Bowman at bat. Ball.
Strike.
1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It is grounded. Shortstop gets it. Pipkin tags him for the out.
And he's out.
So 2 outs.
Caleb Feltz at bat. Strike.
Will Weibel grabs it, and that'll be the 3rd out of the top of the 8th. So they have a chance to win this game. And it'll be the Raiders batting next, as we'll catch you at the bottom of the 8th.
In motion. Don't you wish you had a bank that could keep up? First State Community Bank's digital banking is the perfect companion for your fast-paced everyday life. Whether you're looking to review your full financial picture or just wanted a quick glance at your balance, First State Community Bank keeps you connected to your finances, all while juggling your daily activities. Download the app today and bank in motion with First State Community Bank's digital banking.
Good News Coffee House is your local Christian
Welcome back to the bottom of the 8th. It's tied at 8-8. The North County Raiders had an impressive 7th inning. They scored 7 runs with Kendrick Simon's 3-run homer to kick it all off. It's going to be Kyle Strawn up to bat leading off the bottom of the 8th. They have a chance to win this game. Actually, Jackson Sherfus is up to bat. Kyle Strawn on deck. Jackson Sherfus has a pair of hits. He's reached first base on an infield single back in the 3rd inning.
Strike.
So it'll be 0-1 count.
Blake Terry Brayfield is still pitching. quite surprised.
The strike, so the count is 1-1. Or 0-1. Or 0-2, my fault. So it'll be 0 balls, 2 strikes. No outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Jackson Sherfus waiting for the pitch. He looks, he swings. It's grounded out to short. And he's safe at first. He beats it out with another infield single. So that's his second one of the day. As Kyle Strawn is up to the plate. So man on first for Kyle Strawn. Kyle Strawn has been kind of struggling here this game, but he's looking to turn this around. This is his chance. Man on first. Struck out 3 times today.
Oh.
Jackson Sherfus steals second.
Blake Terry Brayfield was confused. Just stood there.
So man on second now with 0 outs in the bottom of the 8th with Kyle Strawn up to bat. Man on first and second.
They just walked him.
And
Kendrick Simon, the one who got us all here with that 3-run home run.
And he's got a chance to do it again. And he bunts it foul. So the reason why Kyle Strawn got to first base is it's called a balk.
Let's see if Kendrick Simon can get another home run.
He's looking to bunt.
Jackson Sherfus.
Blake Terry
trying to
Brakefield
steal.
looks kind of confused on the mound. He's like, man on first and second. He swings. He misses. Jackson Sherfus goes for third. And he's safe. And Kyle Strawn is safe at second. So men on. Oh, Kyle Strawn gets to third base, and he is safe as Jackson Sherfus gets out for the first out of this inning. And Kyle Strawn is safe. So he reaches third from all the way from first. Now, Kendrick Simon has a chance to drive in the game-winning run. With all he has to do is hit a single, and they win this game.
Only 1 out, so they have a shot here.
Very aggressive play at third base. Looking. Bobbles the ball, and Kyle Strawn steals
North County
home.
just won the game from a steal.
Steals home to win this game. They walk it off with a stolen base. Kyle Strawn with the game-winning stolen base. Your final score is 9-8. So Fredericktown has lost. They put up a good showing. They allowed 7 runs in the bottom of the 7th, and they allowed 1 stolen base in the bottom here in the 8th. North County's leaders for hitting has got to be Connor Helms and Michael Huff. They were pretty good on behind the plate today. And don't forget about Easton Woods, 2 doubles, and Noah Brabashaw's 2 singles. So all around good game for today. And that was the game, folks. So there was Kyle Strawn was the pitcher for the first half for the game for the Raiders. He walked 3 people, but he ended up stealing home for the game-winning run. So that was Fredericktown versus North County. I was Ashton Petty.
I'm JC Allen.
And we would like to thank our crew as well. We have Shaylee Davis, Todd Saunders, and Mr. Speaker, our main camera person. And we would like to thank our sponsors one last time. All right, we have two more. We have ProCare and State Farm, Amanda Shipman. And then our main sponsor is Big Delivery, Domino's in Bonne Terre, Park Hills, and Farmington. Domino's delivering hot, fresh, delicious pizzas and food in the Parkland, arriving at your door with fast, friendly service. That was Fredericktown in North County. And I was Ashton Petty.
I'm JC Allen.
Signing off.